LTA, you know how we do. Let's talk about it. I'm gonna just bring you this simple, quick video just to show people out there what a person like me do on a regular basis. So right now, this is wall tile, as you could tell. This is called a backsplash. I need to go in here and repair a few things that got messed up. So you got this right here, like somebody took a grinder to it. So I gotta go replace that. I gotta repair that, you know? So this is just a video for the young cats out there that don't know about working, don't know about a trade. This is a trade. Floor and wall tile, you put it, you know, backsplashes. You put it, you know, we do all this stuff. What else? You know, we put it all right here. Obviously, you know, the showers, you know, the metal. You feel me? Yeah, these is decent homes. They charge an arm and a leg for these though. I wouldn't be paying for no shit like this. They probably want like $2,100 to rent one of these out. We're in Bloomington, Minnesota right now. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and repair this. You know, it's a simple process. You just take this off. You want to take this off. Then I'm gonna cut out these joints. That way it doesn't crack the other tile when I take it out. So you see I'm cutting that. That's the joints I'm cutting. So when I do start banging them, it won't vibrate enough to crack the tile next to it. I never had to do this while I was recording. So I'm gonna take this off, then I'm gonna show you how to take off this. So once you get the plate off, then we're gonna take these out. And like I said, you notice I cut the joints for it doesn't fuck up the next tile. So we only want these two out. Then you take something like a chisel or something, and then you knock this stuff out. So I'm gonna get these out, then I'm gonna get right back to you. So now as you see, I got all the tile out, had to bust it out. Just use a hammer like I showed you, and just use a chisel to chip it on out. Obviously you gotta be careful not to chip the other stuff, but sometimes it will happen. I mean, sometimes it don't matter what you do, you will. You definitely will sometimes. But anyway, so then you just take your chisel and you just dig this stuff on up, peel this stuff off like this. There's other ways to do it. You don't gotta, I mean, there's no certain way to do this. You could just do this however it works for you. So once you do get all that off, then oh, I don't have no more, I don't got the towel. Damn, I ain't bring no towel with me. How am I gonna do this without no towel? All right, I'll be back. So I went and got a couple pieces. Now once you get this all cleaned off with your chisel or whatever else you use to clean it off, see, this just comes right on off. I mean, not right off, but you know what I mean. So yeah, you get it off like that, right? And then You take your new piece and you put it in there like that. So, and you use, some kind of adhesive to put on the back to stick it. So it could be glue, thin set mortar. I can't say the word right. mortar. Anyway, you know what I'm trying to say. So you put that on the back of this, and you put that on there. This one, you obviously make the cut. You make a cut right here, and put that in there. So after I do put the stuff on here and get it glued in, then I'll come back and talk to you again. Now sometimes when you're doing repairs, sometimes the piece don't want to fit back in there all the way. Like this one's pretty good, but if that do happen, then you take your grinder, right, and you just shave off the sides, so because these have like little notches in them. Probably you can see those. Yep, see those little notches. The side to side got them too, right? Yep. So you just take your grinder. I wish I could show y'all, but it's pretty self-explanatory. You just take your grinder, and then you just shave down. You'll take that and you'll just shave down those ridges I showed you. Those ridges right there. You just take your grinder and shave down the ridges, and then it will stick in there. Perfect. See this one's pretty good though, but I'm gonna shave down them ridges anyway, just for a clean cut, a clean fit, right? And then for this one, you would just take this. I would just take my marker right here, and I would just mark it, right there, and just cut that down. Just cut it right on down. You feel me? That's what you do there. And this is called a brick pattern. See how it's in the middle? This is brick. You could do stack, like you could do that. You could do brick. You can even do third set, where it's off a third. And that's 50%, which is brick. Then obviously full is stacked. All right? You put your adhesive on the back, whichever you use. I'm using just glue. You spread it evenly across the back though. I'm just doing this just to show y'all real quick. And then you push it in there. You see that? Yeah, like that. Like that there. Then, obviously you take this off. See that? And then for this, I just made a mark like that, you see? And that's gonna fit right up in there. Now, to cut this, you usually have a towel cutter, like they're called a ruby or snap board, break board, whatever. But since I was only doing 2 pieces, I didn't need all that stuff. So I'm gonna just take my grinder and cut it right there down the middle. I mean, where that mark is, straight on down where that mark is. You can make the line all the way down if you want to, but I've been doing it long enough where I don't really need to. Or you could, or unless you got good eyeballing also. So you just cut that down there. So, that's not a perfect cut or nothing, but that's all I need. So now I'm gonna break it with my bare hands, or you can even do stuff like this. Don't do it on finished counters. So these are marble. You don't want to do it on that. So I'm gonna use this paper. See, just like that. Now I don't have to be perfect cut, just because this plate is gonna cover that. So all we need this to do is do like that. See, once again, I'm gonna shave the edges though, so it could fit in there. So now, push that on there like that. Just like that. Voila, right? Now this is gonna go like that and cover up that. Bam. All right, so right, and that's a simple little repair, simple. Then the next step is you take the grout, stuff called grout that you put in the middle of the towel. So I'm gonna go get some grout and grout that. Bam. That's how that goes. So we got the stuff that goes inside the middle between the towel. This is called grout, as you can see, unsanded grout. You usually use for the subway type towel. It's a certain size of the joints that you want to use, either unsanded grout or sanded grout. Sanded grout is more for the bigger joints. Like these not even that's not even a 16th joint. That's more like that's like an eighth of a joint. So if it was like a 1/4 inch or bigger, a 1/4 inch or so or bigger, then you want sanded grout. For small joints, you want unsanded grout. All right, so you just mix this up with water and you apply it between the joints. Now for them little bitty, them 2 pieces of towel, you don't need too much grout. That might even be too much. That's like 2 ounces. An ounce probably. An ounce or so, you don't want that damn much. You don't need that much. And where's my? What do I do with it different? Okay, so then I take my margin trowel. They call it like a margin trawler, a margin trawler. And then you just mix it up until you get like a, like a pasty situation, what's that so-called peanut butter type of consistency, you know what I'm saying? Like paste, so to speak. So you don't want to add too much water at all. Too much water will mess it up. So you want it, that's a little wet, but like I said, we're only doing 2 pieces, so it don't really matter. And then, throw that on there. So you can, see, I even need, that was way too much grout. I mixed it way too much. But it's all good. See, just like that. All right, take your soap and water. Take soap and water, your sponge. That's how you do the repair. You throw that on, throw that back on there. You tighten that up. And voila. Simple as that. Now in the union in Minnesota, if you work for a union doing this, you're getting like $34 an hour take home money. Then package wise, your retirement and all that, you're getting like $60, $55 to $60 an hour. But that's with your benefits and all that. You don't see that money. Like, you can't pay bills with that money. The money you can pay bills with, the take-home money that's on your check, you're getting 34 some change in Minnesota if you do this union. Now, if you're not in the union doing this, then you negotiate whatever the hell you negotiate. And majority of the time, what I done seen, majority of the time is like $25 an hour. If you're not, if you're not union, starting off, it's about $25 an hour. But you could negotiate that if you're not union. You could tell them person you want $50 an hour. You could tell them you want whatever you're worth, whatever you think you're worth. But in union, take home money is like $34 an hour. And then with your benefits, your package, your retirement plans, your medical and vacation, blah, 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 you're getting paid like $55 to $60 an hour for doing stuff like this. Now, of course, it gets harder. You got Bear Towel or whatever. These are little Subway. This is easy stuff right here. But it varies. Now, let me tell you something real quick before I get about here about the backsplashes. This right here is the backsplash. This is like rims on your car. This is like putting 22s, 4s, or whatever on your car. People would pay for these backsplashes, believe it or not. You could charge a person for a backsplash like this. You probably could charge a person, in Minnesota anyway, you probably could charge a person like 800, 1,000, probably like all the way up to about $1,000 for just this. That might be a little on the high end, but because you got to grout it and all that too, I say an easy 600, easy 6. I think you could get all the way up to 1,000 on this. But 6 for sure. You get 6 for sure. And this right here don't take long. This stuff right here, the backsplash, this don't really take that long. But you could easily get a good 6 off of this, easy. But all right, well, this is LTA. Let's talk about it. I'm out of here.